Welcome to the Healthiest. The foods that went through this process are the ones called the genetically modified foods. Although there is a debate whether or not these foods are healthy, and it's not like eating the most poisonous foods in the world, still many argue we should be cautious. So what's next? At number 5 is sugar. Studies have shown, in 2009, genetically modified sugar beets were introduced for the first time in the U.S. market in order to help sugar beets resist Roundup and other concerns. The moves for that were as a result of series of investigations and studies conducted to determine the health safety of humans for sugar consumptions. At number 4 is tomatoes. Since 1994, tomatoes have been undergoing genetically engineering process in the United States with the use of some deactivated genes that help in keeping the plant from producing an enzyme called polygylacturonase. This method helps tomatoes to grow early and become fully ripped, be it in the vineyards or when kept in stores. However, the process has attracted the attention of health professionals on the effect it presents and has led to a ban of some genetically modified tomatoes at one point in time. Number 3 is rice. Rice is a very popular food that is being eaten all over the world. It is important to know that rice is being experimented to resist pests and other insects. The move to keep rice healthy for human consumption has contributed to its modification using the genetically engineering methods. Studies reveal that China is ahead of every country in terms of using genetically modified organisms in rice. Number 2 is canola oil. If you're looking for some of the most heavily used genetically modified foods, canola oil is one. This is the oil we used in everyday life. Reports claim that in Western Canada alone about 80% of canola crops are transgenic. This oil is often called rapeseed oil, and it's being modified purposely to resist herbicide. However, there are lots of concerns among pesticides producers who claim that genetically modified rapeseed could also be effective beyond herbicide control and can aid pests resistance, which they believe can kill business for them. Finally, number 1 is milk. Among the 10 genetically modified foods that you eat every day, milk is considered as the most controversial of all. Research suggests that about 1/4 of the dairy cows in developed countries like the U.S. have been given growth hormones known as recombinant bovine or RBGH to help them grow faster than expected, so that their yields will also increase. Some of the milk we drink today might come from these cows, and scientific studies reveal that chances are the same growth hormones from the cow can react inside the human body. It is important to know that cows that have been given growth hormones will have drastic change in their bodies, and their milk-producing cells will remain alive and active longer than normal. It may also interest you to know that there are no measures available to use to differentiate a genetically modified milk and a regular milk. However, critics point out that milk from cows with growth hormones are prone to diseases. Therefore, it is important to take note of the milk we consume today to avoid health complications. If you like this video, then hit the like button below and don't forget to subscribe our channel.